paddock schooling. What's your thoughts on paddock schooling? A lip cord. Mott. Always been good with a lip cord. Smart.
3, 2, 1.
It's my thing.
You know what?
It's my thing.
I saw that, but I thought you used your leg too.
I did. You got to get the whole thing into it. I don't know where it came from. It just happened.
So are you enjoying these interviews?
I'll let you know when we're done.
Well, not this one. I'm talking about all of them.
Oh, some of them have been wonderful. Some of them have been a little painful. To be able to tell our story and the story of what we do in horse racing, I'm honored to do it and happy to do it.
Back in June, obviously, it was a life-changing day for you in the Belmont Stakes when Arcangelo won, but you kind of followed that up not too long after with what happened recently in the Travers. Is there any differences for you between those two experiences, or were they both kind of pinch-yourself moments?
Very different. The Belmont Stakes was more of a, like, it's off your shoulders. Then you go to the Travers, and it was more of a validating race for the horse, which obviously then validates the team and what we've done to get him to that point.
You know, leading up to the Travers, a lot of the conversation was the time in between starts. We won't call it a layoff. The time in between starts.
Yeah.
Did you feel a lot of pressure, or were you excited for the opportunity to prove that the decision that you made to give him that time was the right decision?
Neither. I honestly don't read a ton of the other stuff because it's not going to modify or shift how we train and what we do, and you can't train by other people's point of view. They're not in the barn every day, so it was just staying focused.
How much do you feel like he did change between when he crossed the wire in the Belmont and he got in the gate in the Travers?
A ton. He's like a bad mullet. Party in the front business. Oh, no, it was the other way around. Anyways, he's evolved so much in that regard.
He's a monster right there.
He said you're a monster.
Yeah.
I think he was saying that in a good way.
We'll go with it.
As a horse player, I felt like he worked out a really good trip in the Belmont, and part of the reason that I was still questioning how good he was based off of that. However, I am eating an entire humble pie that he's
Others
really...
would call it a poo sandwich.
A poo sandwich. I'll take that.
Okay.
He's one of those horses that he gets good trips because he's that good.
My job is to make sure the rider has the horse that they need underneath them. I know we're going to give Javier what he needs, and then I need him to just go out there and make the best decisions possible in the moment that he can.
When he broke his maiden, did you even have a glimpse of the fact that you would have the Breeders' Cup Classic favorite at this point? Because that's exactly what he is. He is the favorite moving forward for the Breeders' Cup Classic.
I think, obviously, we haven't been shy about it. That race is our main focus, and we will start getting the calendar out and penciling in potential, travel stuff and breeze plans and, those kinds of things. And it'll make guys like you happier, right?
I didn't have a problem with the break.
Okay.
I didn't have a problem with the break.
Everyone else had a about the break, whatever.
I didn't want a commitment. I'm not one of those, I'm not a journalist where I need a commitment. I was just wondering when...
I'm not a journalist.
I was just wondering when Arcangelo is going to run again, that's all.
We're aiming. I have given you the answer, sir.
Arcangelo came back well, and that's great news. I'm a little bit worried about your hand. You were.
I'm okay. Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna be like everybody else and just be like, run.
No, I love it. This is, sometimes I wish some of my big moments in racing were captured this way so that I can always look back at it because it's an easy way to try to
cashing a ticket.
Cashing a ticket. Yeah, but
and that's when you're hurting your hand?
Yes.
Oh,
those times.
Yeah.
Arcangelo, he's provided you with two really big moments, right? The Travers, the Belmont. But outside of those accomplishments, what do you feel like he's provided for you?
He's probably provided for other people more for me. How meaningful it has been for women to watch our journey, and secondly, for the little girls or the young kids that are watching the journey. I think those are probably the biggest, intangibles that he's laid out there, and that's pretty amazing and special. You got some flack about me being the first girl to do this, huh? Glad we got you off the duck on it.
Yes, no, I appreciate that.